MSM Malaysia Holdings is more upbeat about returning to profitability this year by growing its export footprint, though it still sees the need for more structural changes in how refined and coarse sugar prices are determined. MSM Group CEO Syed Faisal Syed Muhammad said the optimism is back, thanks to bulk shipping plans beginning in July for large volume deals with China, Bangladesh and Indonesia. The producer of Gula Prai has just recently completed its technical turnaround program at MSM Johor, which is now ready for higher production and more product varieties, giving it lots of room to grow its sugar exports. Putrajaya's decision to allow local sugar producers, including MSM and Central Sugar's refinery, to produce and sell pure white refined sugar at market price will also help. The newly introduced sugar type will be available in the market in stages beginning this week and sold throughout the country. He also said the group is keeping the option of industry price hikes open, though the decision lies with the government, with whom MSM will re-engage in the third quarter of 2023. Revenue Group co-founder and former director Brian Ng is facing 12 counts of forgery of documents with the purpose of cheating the cashless payment solution provider. Ng was charged with forging invoices and purchase orders amounting to 13.829 million ringgit for several companies: Golden Info Services, Acucom Solutions and Omega Dynasty. He allegedly conspired to do so with Cheng Chun Chun, the manager of the three firms, between May 2020 and August 2022. Ng claimed trial to all charges under Section 468 of the Penal Code at the Kuala Lumpur Sessions Court today. If convicted, he stands to face a maximum jail term of 7 years and shall be liable to a fine. Judge Rosina Ayub granted bail at 500,000 ringgit with one surety and ordered him to report to the MACC office once a month. She also fixed July 18th for mention. The Defence Ministry says the prolonged construction period and specification changes are the main factors pushing up the cost of the Littoral Combat Ship or LCS project to 11.2 billion ringgit. Deputy Defence Minister Adli Zahari told the Dewan Rakyat that according to the 6th supplementary contract signed recently, an additional 83 months is required to complete the project. Putrajaya also approved changes to the specifications of several systems based on the Navy's requirements, including the surface-to-surface missile system and decoy launching system. According to Adli, the contract was signed on May 26th, which is the starting date for the LCS reconstruction. He said based on the milestone plan contained in the supplementary agreement, the first LCS vessel could be completed in November 2024 before being evaluated by the Navy. The first ship is expected to be commissioned by end 2026. Putrajaya said the concession agreement for the contentious Petaling Jaya Dispersal Link Expressway cannot be made public because it is classified under the Official Secrets Act 1972. The Works Ministry told the Dewan Rakyat that one would need to get the permission of the government and the concessionaire in order to be allowed to gain access to the documents. Additionally, the agreements may only be accessed physically and at the Works Ministry within office hours. The ministry was replying to Subang MP Wong Chen, who wanted to know if the government would openly share the PJD Link concession agreement or alternatively give a parliamentary special select committee full access to the papers. The PJD Link has been met with opposition since it was announced. Critics say it will threaten some of the oldest neighbourhoods in Petaling Jaya and force residents to relocate. They also question the need for yet another highway. Proton Holdings saw sales in its domestic and export markets rise 40.9% month-on-month in May 2023 to 13,268 units. The performance follows a slow start to the second quarter of the year. This with the festive period and the ending of deliveries for tax-exempted cars in March, affecting the local automotive market. Sales for the first 5 months of the year stood at 62,970 units, a year-on-year jump of 38.9%, topping the domestic sales table. Proton's market share stood at 21.5% for the month. In May, the carmaker also ventured into a new export market, Mozambique, offering the X70 and X50 models. May was also the best month for export sales year to date, with 217 units sold, led by the Saga, which retained its position as the national carmaker's best-selling model. The Saga placed second overall for the A-segment sedan, while the X50 Persona and Exora led overall segment sales.